Hello survivors! New features and a new game mode highlight our newest edition of New State Mobile patch notes. Get ready to experience our newest New State Mobile. First, we want to introduce one of our most powerful weapons to be added to New State Mobile, the SIG MCX. This 5.56 AR boasts rapid full auto capabilities in addition to its impressive DPM. You can equip a variety of different attachments, including a stock. When customizing the powerful MCX, an enhanced suppressor is attached, increasing its already high damage output whilst giving you the suppressor effect. In exchange, the weapon's recoil will be increased and its front attachment slot no longer usable. C2 for DSR-1 has been added, attaching the tank flash hider. This increases the DSR-1's damage in exchange for a higher recoil and an unusable front slot. A customization option has been added for the Crossbow, changing its ammunition to magnetic bombs. When the magnetic bomb lands on a metallic object, it will stick to it before creating an explosion. Applying this customization slightly decreases the Crossbow's initial hit damage. Try customizing a Crossbow using the X3 Crossbow customization kit. A new gun feature that will surely impact the current meta is a new grenade launcher attachment. Attaching the grenade launcher to the grip slot of an M416 or barrel M762, then switching it to the dedicated firing mode enables you to launch grenades at your enemies. You can detach the grenade launcher or just switch back to normal firing mode at any time. However, we recommend switching out to a different grip during normal fire as the recoil can be very hard to control. One or two designated grenades can be picked up with the launcher, and additional grenades can be purchased from the drone store at 100 drone credits each provisional. The 10x Deca Vision is the newest scope added to the game. Thanks to its relatively compact size, any gun that can equip a 6x scope can equip the Deca Vision. The new scope can be adjusted all the way from 3x to 10x and can only be obtained from the drone store. A new throwable by the name of Poison Grenade has also been added to the game. Standing inside the poisonous gas prompts the player to hold their breath for 4 seconds before trying to take damage. This can be effective against players hiding in one spot, as well as to counter the usage of smoke grenades. A new healing item TRS has been added to New State Mobile. This top-of-the-line consumable recovers HP and boost both to 100%. The TRS is a rare spawn in the field but can be purchased from the drone store. The special item Self-AED has been added exclusively for solo mode. With a Self-AED in your inventory, what would have been an instant death will instead put you in a deep enough state, allowing you to heal yourself with a special item before more shots come your way. The Self-AED is another rare spawn that can also be purchased from the drone store. A new way of using gas cans and EV batteries is to simply inflict damage on them where they will explode to cause damage to nearby enemies. An explosion can cause another explosion, so perhaps setting up a domino of explosions is another possibility. The single backup weapon slot has been expanded to a pistol and a tactical gear slot, which means you can now keep your deployable shield while holding a flare gun. An indicator displaying the location of your teammate's thrown frag grenade is now available. Enable this in the settings and you will see the grenade's location as well as your distance from it if you are within the area of explosion. You can now enjoy the thrill of BR Extreme in Erangel. 48 players will battle their way in Erangel Extreme with the winner decided within the maximum playtime of 15 minutes. Erangel Extreme will start with the same low flight trajectory as seen in Troy Extreme with the same 100% boost. The difference is a more premium set of starting items with a Scorpion as the starting gun along with a level 1 helmet and vest equipped. You'll also have a first aid kit, bandages, a painkiller, and energy drinks all added to the previous smoke grenade and 500 drone grenade set. In addition, you will find 2 to 3 multi-care packages at the start of Erangel Extreme, with another one dropping during the match. Experience the intense, faster battle royale with Erangel Extreme with customized weather settings to give you a proper feel. Celebrating the launch of Erangel Extreme, we will be rewarding double tier points for every victory achieved on the new map, so be sure to bring your best game to raise your tier. We also made some changes to Troy. In Troy Extreme, circle speed is now generally faster, and the total number of phases has gone down from 8 to 7, decreasing the total playtime by approximately 3 minutes. You can now check the tram's arrival schedule at specific stops in the world map. Weapon crates have been added to Garrison's infantry base. Here you can obtain valuable care package exclusive weapons. Similar to the police station, opening the weapon crate at the garrison will trigger an alarm, which can expose your location. The item spawn rate for Avonpost has been greatly increased. Here are the other improvements from the patch. Placing a marker on the world map displays a light pillar with the player's color on the actual marked location. Hold pressing an item on the ground will now share its location to your teammates. If you hold press an item in your inventory, the item will be dropped and its location shared to your teammates. The trajectory guideline for throwables will be displayed even with a window blocking your way. Training dummies have been added to the training ground. Landing a shot on a dummy will display the damage dealt, allowing you to compare your DPS in various scenarios. You can now take a closer look at your equipped weapon. Press the dedicated button located on the emote wheel to activate the animation. We have extended the standby time on the victory page to 30 seconds, allowing you and your team to truly relish your hard-earned victory. In round deathmatch match records, you can now check your knockout stat to see how many knocks you have recorded. A new notification will appear in round deathmatch when you get a knock with a headshot or with a frag grenade. Also, a revenge notification will appear when you knock a player that has killed you in a previous round. If you defeat the entire enemy team in a single round, you will be crowned as the Annihilator. An option to surrender will appear in deathmatch modes if your team is losing by too big of a margin, where you and your teammates can vote to surrender the match. You can now set independent sensitivities for standing, shoulder, and gyroscope shooting. The new settings are available in both PvP and FPP, and you can make these adjustments even in the training ground. A new graphics resolution setting has been added, where you can select either normal or high to enjoy playing at higher resolution if you so choose. We also added compatibility to select devices to support 90 FPS. We added some features to make it easier to find party members. If you're looking to be invited to a party, simply toggle looking for team and it will notify your friends that you are looking for a party. If you're the party leader, enable make team public to let others know that you are looking for more party members. Try utilizing these features to make it easier to quickly get into a party. A search filter has been added to find a party, where you can adjust game perspective, mic settings, and language preferences to find your perfect party. To make the process even more streamlined, we implemented invite codes that other players can use to quickly join your party. Looking for friends? Now you have the option to browse our recommended friends list to help you find new acquaintances. We also have some new clan updates. We added the clan chat feature to make it easier to communicate with clanmates. Also, you can now receive more information with clan updates, including when a member reaches contender or higher tier or level 50 in Survivor Pass. Season Summary tab has been added to the profile page, and UI changes have been made to the lobby. The map selection screen has also been modified to where you can select between different modes much easier than before. You can now press the information button on different types of pages to view respective game guides on our website. Survivor Pass Volume 6 has arrived, where we meet Marion from the Hunters faction. Complete story missions to obtain Marion's appearance and outfit. We have added 3 vehicle skins to the permanent list in the BP store. Also, don't forget to check out our exciting weekly BP store items updated every Thursday. You can now purchase custom match create tickets in the NC store, which allows you to open custom matches at any time. When you receive an item, you can now choose to equip the item right away. Shh! New Stay Mobile's 4-week collaboration with Among Us has arrived. Enter Troy in squad mode to find the Among Us Chicken Dinner minigame on the starting island. In the minigame, you and your teammates will randomly be assigned as the imposter or crewmate. The imposter will have to hide their way and kill off crewmates using the loaded pistol. Crewmates will have to complete the mission while avoiding the imposter's attacks to claim victory. Win in the Among Us Chicken Dinner minigame to earn collaboration exclusive rewards. But don't forget to put aside your emotions once you and your imposter teammate board the plane for the real battle. There are more event missions and rewards from the Among Us collaboration, so be sure to participate and claim your rewards. For more updates and improvements, please check out our written patch notes. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the new Battlegrounds.